Hey guys, this is Segef, FrontLineTactic, and today hopefully this is going to be the first of many video responses. I've actually got a message from Hurt12398 regarding asking me for more Prime World footage, as well as a very simplistic question. He was asking me how should I set up my Prime World castle layout. Prime World is a MOBA that has a kind of a castle single player resource management. So there's certain abilities and things that you can acquire from purchasing and managing your resources. So let's get into it a little bit. So right now, Hurt, as I'll call you for short, I've set up kind of the basics of how I did some research of how you should be setting up your floor plan. This is one of the more popular setups, is that you want 3 prime farms, you want 2 pet houses, which are going to go right about here, which are 6 by 6 squares. I currently have not unlocked I've not played enough. I'm not a big MOBA fan, but I did what I could to help facilitate this answer for you. And anyone else that is also wondering about this, because my Prime World video gets quite a few hits. And I'm fairly certain that's not 100% what people are looking for, so I'm hoping this is a little bit more knowledgeable. So your pet houses you want to put right around here, which are 6 by 6 squares. And then you want a combination which best fits you of 14 warehouses, talent productions, or just plain resource productions. So as you can see, I have a row of 4 here. You want another row of 4 here, and then another row of 3, and then I believe another 3. So I think I'm going to put another 4th one here. No, I think I put a building here, or whatchamacallit, like an inn or a tea house, or one of these bonuses, or a house. I think you end up putting house, because from my understanding that you're supposed to fill up this next block here with living arrangements, so that you can up your population, as well as up your money intake, so you can buy heroes and various other things, because some of these things actually take money, not so much so like your lumber mill takes money to produce food, and same with the mine to get your stone. So there's a lot of things that take a lot of money, and as you level up, you're going to need more and more money. So this is where it's going to be a balance of what you're going to do. So then, so you want to do 1 spa. After you get done with your combination of how you want. So you want 1 spa, which is a 5 by 5 square, and you want 4 big houses, which are going to go right here. And those are 5 by 5 squares, which I would do for you, but I think that's this one right here, the chateaus. I am out of food. So I got to wait for my food production to finish, which is not going to be for another 20 hours. I did play a little bit, and then I just set everything to do a 24-hour production, because I'm not going to be able to get to this until well after tomorrow, after I get off of work. And then you want a combination of 4 buildings that are 4 by 4 squares, be it tea, small houses, or clan house. Clan house. I've not unlocked clan house, so I can't really show you. Tea house, which I think it means a tavern, which I've not unlocked yet, as well as small houses, I think is the hut, which I have one there. I think I'm actually going to move. Yeah, so that fits in the rows that are supposed to be there, going there. So that's the nice thing, is you can also put a building into storage by sending a building to storage, and it kind of allows you to relieve room, and then from the storage menu it allows you to sell a building. So I'm not going to mess with that right now, because I think everything's either working on something or is currently. Actually, this one's not producing anything, so watch. I will send this. So freeze up a spot, ta-da, and then I can go into my building and I can go and pull it. Oh. And I'll move it once it gets done building. Move it back a square. So there you go. So that's how you can help micromanage the building as well as you get set up to make everything fit. Now, essentially, what this turns into is kind of how to optimize your buildings with the building space that you have. So it's kind of like building Tetris. Oh, and then finally, you want 5 tiny houses, which are these little small lodges. A lot of websites use different terminology, and I will for what buildings are what. So I kind of had to work with what I was going with. There wasn't that much info, but what forum posts that I was able to find to facilitate my research of helping this out. They had kind of a neat little setup, a grid map setup with color coding squares so you can see it. I will supply those links in the section below. So I hope this kind of helps you guys optimize. I couldn't really find anything that optimized like how that they just basically said production. To me, I think one of the biggest productions is wood, so that's why I have 4 wood mills, 2 stone, as well as winning matches gets you a lot of resources. So I also suggest leveling up your warehouses as much as possible. I'm actually tempted to get a 3rd warehouse and level that up a little bit if I have room for it. So basically that you can have somewhere to put your resources when you do win your spoils. Or if you're more interested in the single player campaign, you get your resources via the production buildings. So Hurt, I hope that answers your questions, and maybe I'll play a little bit more because I'm starting to get a hang of this, even though I'm not a huge MOBA player. Alright guys, have a good night. And if you guys have any questions about any games of I've done previously or this one as well, send me a message or leave a comment below, and I will try to do another response video like this one. Alright guys, have a good night. Bye.